Greetings from Hong Kong. Just in transit on the way back from what can only be described as a fairly hectic US trip, but a fascinating one, spending time in San Francisco and Palo Alto. Saw probably more about robotics and AI than I'd ever seen previously. We caught up with 3 or 4 really interesting ventures. We can probably expect to see some of them enter the Asia-Pac markets over the next 6 to 12 months. One looking to sort of drop 50% of the OPEX out of e-commerce, supply chain, warehousing and distribution, which is really interesting. Another that's looking to automate with robots security and asset management, 24/7 sensors, liquid detection, carbon monoxide, fire, heat, all those sorts of things. Even looking after IP is as simple as observing that whiteboards haven't been wiped off or that certain doors are open that shouldn't be. Really interesting, but the other aspect of all of those things was probably the impact on people. And we hear a lot of talk about that at the moment at a macro level about the impact of automation and AI and robotics on employment and people's lives. Some of the elements that we saw would be taking probably some of the jobs that people don't necessarily want, and certainly some of the more unsafe jobs away from people, but hopefully creating more front-end and customer-facing consulting services-related opportunities as well. Probably the other highlight was meeting someone from a national sciences role that in the US that is looking at using AI to actually help predict and transition macro scale, opportunities, change, training, education more rapidly than we're able to cope with currently. So I think we're going to see a lot of impact of AI and robotics over the next couple of years. Hopefully AI and better thinking can help us also make that transition at a societal level more effectively. But yeah, super interesting times.